Well, the good thing about me is first of all, you have to understand, when I was working with Con Ed, I was notorious. I had a reputation, and at that point in time, that enabled me
I think it was not glorious.
it wasn't, it was a very fearful one. So at this point in time, that's an asset to me, because when I sat down opposite somebody that I was working in the same division, I knew who I was, and they knew what I did, and they weren't playing games. So reality is that was an asset to me. So whatever asset I could use, I will use. Um, so I also worked in an area which again is a splicing, which is a dangerous job. People respect the people who work those jobs, et cetera, et cetera. So they really can't confront you. Well, you don't know what I do. I did it, So they really can't uh, go back and say you don't know what I'm doing, et cetera, et cetera. I drink because I'm afraid when I go up to I don't know when I go to work I might not come home because of the dangerous job I have. So that's these are things that they try to pull over people who really have never done that type of a job, but I've done it. And so reality is they can't establish that kind of a denial to me. And so I smile at them. And I said, sure. I mean, it's something there. And when I ask them what they need to do, then at that point, they have to do it because of the program, et cetera, et cetera. But what we also have done is that there was a time when we used to just dump people up to Veritasville, up in Monticello. And one day as we learn, we got to learn as we go through. That at that point, when we visited one time, they were very angry, a whole group of Con Ed guys up at the villa, because the fact is that we didn't visit them. We didn't keep contact with them. So we established that at least once a week we would go up and contact them. It gained the trust of the people. What are you willing to do to help me? I don't ever want to sit opposite somebody and say, I can't help you. I don't ever want to do that. We've done a lot of things since I've been sober. Three of us got together and formed three not-for-profit corporations. One's a day program, day rehab. We got a corporation going for a charter from the Board of Education that we can teach substance abuse counseling and stuff like that. And we got together and formed Mid-Hudson Alcoholism Counselors Association in the Region 6, which is eight counties. This began the whole process because when I sit out with somebody with those things behind me, I have things that I say, I can get something done for you. And at the same time, what occurs, we always visited them at the rehab. I usually took them to their first meeting and made sure that they were established in AA. At the same time, during the process that they were in Veritasville, we would visit them at the family level, showing films and telling them what they should do, and give them access to us if anything should happen. So we opened doors for them, and we also opened doors for the family members to be able to have a resource that they can go to and ask questions, to be able to be trusted. And once I learned as a counselor, you cannot say something that you don't follow through. You have to follow through with everything you tell them. So without that, they'll never trust you. Don't say anything that you don't mean. And so reality is that I'm comfortable, as I said earlier. I said I'm comfortable with myself, because the fact is I know what I got to do and continue doing it.